Good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockmarketmentor.com, and it's Wednesday, July 22nd. I want to look where nobody else, at least in the financial media, is looking today for reasons that are pretty obvious because all the attention, all the action, all the news is elsewhere. But I think the home builders are setting up really, really nicely. If you can't decide which stock to buy, which is fine, that's why they make ETFs, you can take the XHB. I noticed some people in the forum today, one person was saying like, hey, it's getting close, but it's not quite past Dan's buy point, and I think that was just a little bit above this high of 37.78. There was a price alert set on that. But here's the thing on the daily chart. I want to give this to everybody, not just members, but everybody on our free chart list, because I want everybody making money. And I think this is going to be a moneymaker here. Here's the breakout level here. The fact that the market has been drifting sideways, but really, really volatile. Last couple days, the S&P is lower. The fact that that was happening, yet the home builders now are starting to move higher, and they haven't been as volatile. I mean, not as volatile at all. This, I think, is a high base ready to move higher. So you can be buying this on any kind of a breakout here. I prefer the closer to the 50-day moving average this is, the better. Look at Home Depot. I mentioned this to members last week. I might have even been on Monday, I don't remember, where I thought this is giving you a buying opportunity, and it is. Okay, Lowe's isn't really working, not like Home Depot, though ultimately that could move. But this is anticipation here. We want to see this trade back above the 50-day moving average. But for Home Depot, you can see the difference. The stock's actually traded above the 50-day moving average enough to where we're now finally trending upwards again. Well, we're not, but Home Depot is. So I think this works. Mohawk, from one of our esteemed members, De Beers, in the forum. This is a nice, steady, it's a boring stock. It'll bore you to tears. The dividend is awesome, 0. Just bore you to tears, unless you just like making money. The stock works. It absolutely is not a trading stock. It's a holding stock in this real estate home building industry. So let's look at a couple of these. Beazer, not very liquid at all. Small home builder, but you can see the volatility squeeze, a breakout and then a pullback right to the 50-day moving average. So you're buying here and then you're keeping a fairly tight stop. You can see the zigzag pattern here. This is not a momentum stock. This is a trading stock. Okay, KB Home is giving us a similar deal here. It's a lot of pain here in this chart coming down, but you can see the bounce. So this is really working. Toll Brothers, they announce earnings. They report earnings on August 18th. So we got just about a month here, right? So this is a sideways consolidation, a bounce off the 50-day moving average. And finally, DR Horton, also giving you some sideways consolidation, a pullback to this 50-day moving average. Out of all of these, frankly, I think the XHB gives you, it's maybe not the most bang for the buck as far as magnitude of a move, because hey, it's an average. They got a boatload of stocks in them. Well, I don't know about a boatload, but they have 36 of them, 36 holdings in this ETF. So hey, knock yourself out with Whirlpool. All of these. Owen Corning works. Whirlpool doesn't. We can go down the list here. Ryland works. Okay, so we can go on this way, but what I'm saying is you go ahead and just buy the XHB and you're good to go. You got all of them. There's a couple of the home builders that I mentioned specifically. Those can also work. But what I'm telling you is this. Semis are really not working. It's not where you want to be. These are underperforming. Home builders are performing. And of course, buy biotech. Need I say more? Okay, that's it for this video. I hope this helps. Members, head over to the strategy session. A lot of stocks that we're covering today, and some of them we just want to stay out of. Remember, you're in this market to trade profitably, not trade right now, and there is a huge difference.